Hi, welcome back to Talk of the Town. So who are the Hilton Head Middle RocketRays and what competition did they enter? Andy Fletcher and Ashley Hamlin join our show today and the rest of the RocketRays to talk about this infamous group of rocket designers and builders and their accomplishments. So excited to have you guys on the show. And so what is the national competition for rockets? Is it rocket building? What is it all about?
Well, basically you had to build a rocket that goes up 800 feet with a duration of 43 to 47 seconds. And this rocket is containing 2 eggs, and you have to make sure that neither egg cracks or breaks in the slightest way.
That's amazing. How many people are in this competition?
There are 679 teams, so that amounts to about 6,000 people total.
Wow. And so you guys came in?
We came in 47th overall.
That's amazing. That's fantastic. So what is the actual process of building a dynamic rocket?
To build the rocket, we had to first design it on a program that we found online. And then we had to order the parts, and most of it was just guess and check for the weight and motor size. But we found a motor size that worked well for us, and we just had to adjust the weight adding some clay or subtracting weight from the rocket to get to the right weight, which would get to the right height.
So did you learn this from a book, or is this just really trial and error?
I guess you could learn it from a book. We had a mentor to help guide us and help us understand and know what to build and how to build it and how to assemble the actual rocket so it didn't fall apart in mid-flight.
So when you're actually at these competitions, you have to do this yourself? I mean, it's just the actual students that are building these rockets, no outside help, correct?
Yes, they're very strict about that.
So are you in need of, or do you currently have sponsors? And if somebody's interested in becoming a sponsor for the RocketRays, how do they go about contacting you?
We currently do need sponsors because my parents have basically been paying for it the past couple of years along with the middle school. But it would be great to have sponsors so they don't have to.
And so the actual competition is once a year, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And when was the competition?
The competition this year was on May 12th, which was a Saturday. We drove up May 11th on Friday.
Where was it?
Oh, it was in North Virginia.
North Virginia, okay.
The Plains.
Okay, and so currently do you have a high school team and a middle school team, or are you combined?
We currently only have a middle school team, but next year we're going to branch off into the high school. So the high school and the middle school team have 2 different teams because, well, high schoolers just shouldn't be going back to the middle school too often. And this year we have 2 high schoolers on the middle school team, and it gets tiring walking back to the high school or middle school almost every Monday.
Well, and it also gives you better odds, I would imagine, having
Yes.
2 teams in the competition.
Yes.
Yeah, because we were basically the only team from both South Carolina and Georgia to make it to the national level.
Wow. And this is, how many years have you been doing the RocketRays?
This is our 2nd year.
2nd year. So really, within 2 years, you did fantastic at the competition, you know, coming in 47th. Overall 600 and some teams, or what you said was like 6,000 students. That's amazing. So where are you launching currently, and are you happy there, or are you trying to find a new area to launch?
We're launching in basically anywhere that they let us launch, whether it's Ridgeland or Orangeburg or.
So you go all the way out, you have to go all the way out to Orangeburg, which is almost a 3-hour trip from here.
Very long drives.
Yeah. And so in order to, I would imagine, to practice more, it would behoove you to find someplace closer in.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, but it's kind of a problem because there's not really enough places big enough or concentrated in an area without buildings.
Okay.
Around this
So you
area,
have to have a certain amount of
Clear land.
clear land that would allow you to launch the rockets.
Yes.
Okay. So if people, again, think that they can offer property or whatever, they can actually call the Hilton Head Middle School, correct?
Yes, they can.
And I think that we have the phone number running on the station, 689-4500. So will you continue this? Are there other opportunities for the RocketRays as you continue with this? Can you go into college doing something like this, or what are what's the outcome of it?
The target competition is only for 7th to 12th graders, but it also opens a lot of doors if you do make it nationals for aerial science and scholarships. And
That's a good point.
it also helps with if you have like aerotech goals for the future. This will help you get into them.
Yeah, that's great.
And open a lot of doors.
You can also get into the NAR, or National Association of Rocketry, way easier if you do participate in this contest.
Okay, good. Okay, great. Well, I think it's a great thing that you're doing. I think it sounds like a lot of fun as well as very educational, and you've got a good group of rocket builders behind you, so lots of support. So congratulations with the competition. Good luck for next year, and we look forward to having you back and telling us about as you continue to grow your program.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, and we thank you so much for joining us on today's Talk of the Town.